Everyone loves free travel, and today we're going to talk in detail about one ticket that allows you to travel for free on local trains in many cities in Spain. Here's everything you need to know about the Combinado Cercanías. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, I am Tony Galvez from Road Trip Spain and Portugal, where we help you plan the perfect trip with practical information and insider tips. The Combinado Cercanías, a term whose meaning is not self-explanatory, is basically a free train ticket offered by two railway companies operating in Spain. It is Combinado, combined, because this free ticket is always generated in combination with another ticket. And it is Cercanías because the ticket is valid for the so-called Cercanías trains in Spain. And what are these Cercanías trains? Cercanías is the name given in Spain to suburban or metropolitan trains, the equivalent of commuter trains, which run in the metropolitan areas of the major Spanish cities and allow travel between cities and their metropolitan areas. Cercanías trains are identified by a red circle, and in Catalonia by the letter R, the initial of Rodalies, the Catalan term for Cercanías trains. As you will now see on the map of Spain, almost all the country's major cities have a network of suburban trains which connect the regional capitals with the surrounding towns and cities. Local trains are mainly, but not exclusively, used by commuters. In some cities such as Barcelona, Madrid or Malaga, and we will come back to this later, the Cercanías train goes as far as the city's airport. Now that we know what Cercanías trains are, what exactly is the Combinado Cercanías? It is a courtesy offered by two companies to their passengers. The first high-speed train operator to offer this benefit is Irio. With any ticket you buy to travel on Irio's high-speed train on any route and on any type of ticket, you receive the benefit of the Combinado Cercanías. The second operator to offer this courtesy, and the first one to do so, is Renfe. You will be entitled to the Combinado Cercanías if you travel on a Renfe long-distance train. This includes, among others, Aves, Alvias, Intercities, Euromeds and Talgos. Therefore, with the Irio tickets and the Renfe tickets we've just mentioned, you will get the Combinado Cercanías. Which companies or services do not offer this free service? Firstly, Avlo. Although it is a high-speed train operated by Renfe, it is a low-cost service and its ticket does not include the benefit of the Combinado Cercanías. The other low-cost service operating in Spain, Ouigo, does not include the benefit either. In short, with Irio and Renfe tickets on the above-mentioned trains, you get the Combinado Cercanías benefit. With Avlo and Ouigo tickets, you do not. As we talk here in the channel about tourist travel, we would like to mention Renfe's Avant trains that travel between Madrid and Toledo. This particular train neither offers you the benefit of the Combinado Cercanías, nor is it a commuter train where you can use this benefit. The Avant going to Toledo is not part of the Combinado Cercanías. Now that we know what Cercanías trains are and which tickets give you the benefit of the Combinado Cercanías, it is time to explain the practical benefit of the free ticket and the rules for using it. Basically, with the Combinado Cercanías, you pay for a high-speed train ticket and get one free ticket on a commuter train, which you can use in two different ways, either within 4 hours before the departure of the high-speed train or up to 4 hours after the arrival of the high-speed train. Let's assume, for example, that the high-speed train departs at 13 hours. You can travel on the suburban train from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and continue with the high-speed train. Let's imagine that the high-speed train arrives at 13 hours. You can travel on the suburban train between 13 hours and 15 hours. At this point in the video, you are probably wondering, okay, I understand the whole concept of the Combinado Cercanías, but I don't see how I can take advantage of it when I travel to Spain. And you're right, because the benefit is very limited. It is only useful if your journey originates in the metropolitan area of a city, or if your destination is in a metropolitan area. For example, you want to travel from Madrid to Fuengirola in Andalusia. You take a high-speed train from Madrid to Malaga, and in Malaga you change to a suburban train to Fuengirola without having to pay for the last train. In fact, where you are most likely to end up using the Combinado Cercanías is on an airport train, high-speed train combination, or the other way around. Luckily for you, this combination can be done in both Barcelona and Madrid. In Barcelona, the airport train will take you to Sants station, from where the high-speed trains depart. This local train is free with the Combinado Cercanías. You can also use it on the reverse journey from Sants station to the airport. In Madrid, the airport train will take you first to Chamartín station and then to Atocha station, the two stations where high-speed trains run in the Spanish capital. And we believe that the only thing that remains to be explained now is how to use the Combinado Cercanías, that is, how to get on a commuter train without paying. Until not so long ago, to benefit from this advantage, you had to go to a Cercanías vending machine to issue a ticket. But now it is much simpler. All you have to do is look for the turnstiles or barriers equipped with QR code readers. The second one shown on the screen is the one on the train stations in Catalonia. Just bring the QR code on your ticket near the reader and the door will open. To exit the station when you arrive at your destination, show the QR code again. This QR code can be printed or on your mobile phone, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that the QR code is visible. Barriers with QR code readers are now available at stations in Barcelona, Madrid, Malaga, San Sebastián, Seville, Valencia and Zaragoza. And that's all we had to share about the Combinado Cercanías. If you still have any questions, take advantage of the commentary box below to ask. Now you will see on the screen the list of videos about high-speed trains that we have already published on the channel, with extensive and detailed guides to make your train journey in Spain perfect. We look forward to seeing you in these videos.